stop Michael Ignatieff, Jack Layton, and Jill Toussette from replacing proven Conservative success with guaranteed coalition failure is to re-elect a strong Conservative government, a Conservative government with a majority of seats in the House of Commons, a Conservative government with a strong Northern Ontario voice. While the NDP leaders and their candidates talk about a coalition, ordinary Canadians like you and me will be focused on our economy. The next election will be a clear choice between the principled leadership of Stephen Harper and the political opportunism of Michael Ignatieff and Jack Layton. The next election will be a clear choice between the Conservative low-tax plan for jobs and economic growth, a plan that has made Canada an economic star, or the Coalition's high-tax, job-killing agenda. Whenever an election is called, voters need to pay attention. They must know that an Ignatieff-led coalition government would be disastrous for Canada, as government spending will spin out of control, taxes and therefore prices will skyrocket. Excuse me. Our armed forces will be compromised, border security would be weakened, and we will end up with a government dangerously soft on crime. Not to mention, they would forever enshrine the failed long gun registry. Friends, the choice is clear. The NDP and coalition government, with a recipe for failure due to its very makeup, or the proven success of the Conservative Party of Canada, with me as your Member of Parliament and government. So to prevent this coalition, it's time to end NDP representation and move the great riding of Sault Ste. Marie area forward. Prime Minister Harper, the Conservative Party of Canada, and most importantly, Sault Ste. Marie area need your help. I need your help. This seat is absolutely critical if the Conservatives are going to win a majority government. A Conservative victory in the next election will not be possible without dedication and commitment, which I promised to you tonight. However, we will also need the help of volunteers and financial donors like you. I ask you not only to spread the word of the positive effects of sending a Conservative member to Ottawa, but I ask you to invite your family, friends, and colleagues to join us. Be proud not only to be Conservative, but to say out loud you are Conservative. Since the 2003 election, the Conservative Party's voter percentage has continued to increase with each election. This would not be possible without committed volunteers and donors such as you. It would also not be possible without the dedication of our past candidates, Ken Walker and Cameron Ross, and I would like to thank them for their commitment and efforts, which have placed us at the cusp of victory that awaits us in the next election. You know, in the last election, we narrowly missed history by just over 1,100 votes. And when the next election is called, together, we will put Sault Ste. Marie area back on the map with a seat at the government table. You know, the people of Sault Ste. Marie have provided me with numerous opportunities to be successful, not only in my career, but also as a public servant, as a city councillor, and I thank you for that. I'm so proud to have my name attached to such projects as the Hub Trail and the SR Centre, which has meant so much to us all, both from an economic as well as from an entertainment perspective. I'm so thankful my wife brought me to Sault Ste. Marie. Having experienced life in many communities, Sault Ste. Marie has by far the friendliest, most welcoming people I have ever met in my entire life. However, my efforts to serve the public would not be possible without the interest and support of my wife and children. So tonight I say thank you, Ida, Kevin, wherever you are, Kevin, family. my family knows me better than anybody, and they know that my passion is simply to serve. And what better way to serve than as your Conservative candidate? And my mother-in-law, Sally, she's also here tonight, and I would like to thank her for her unending support. 89 years old, still cooks a meal once a week to my family. You know, my own mother joked and said I would never make it as a politician because I'm too honest. I can tell you here today that that is exactly why I will make it. Here's my vow to you today that while campaigning and while serving as your MP when that time comes, not if that time comes, I will never let my integrity be compromised. I will be honest with you at all times. I will do my very best to present the issues of Sault Ste. Marie and area to Ottawa with intelligence and with passion. I will always be mindful that you put me there because you believe in me, and I will not let you down because I am a man of my word. So as you leave here tonight, I say to each of you, it's time. It's time to unite together to win the next election. It's time to send a governing Conservative member to Ottawa. It's time to bring back effective and progressive representation. It's time to move the great riding of Sault Ste. Marie and area forward. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you before and after the next election.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Conservative candidate, Bryan Hayes.